ways to involve other body parts, even if it means moving a cup, glass, or wrapped tobacco tube from table to mouth and back. Fortunately, I live in Colorado, an outdoorsy state that daily beckons me to reconnect with the planet in more healthy ways, and in the process, avoid writing. When I speak before audiences, I feel as if I have just emerged from a cave to face bright lights and microphones. What are the 5 greatest trends confronting the church today? Someone asks. And I blink into the light. How do you see your influence in the world? Someone else asks. To all such questions, I want to reply, how should I know? I've been sitting in my basement office. Instead, I smile politely and try to say something sensible. The question, have you always wanted to be a writer? Inevitably comes up as well. I have to confess that like most young boys, I wanted to be a fireman or a baseball player. Later, while attending graduate school at Wheaton College, I needed a job to pay tuition bills. When I knocked on the door of various Christian organizations headquartered nearby, the only offer came from Harold Myra, then publisher of Campus Life, a magazine for teenagers. That first year, I filed reports on campus issues, wrote brochure copy, organized photo files, and generally acted as editorial errand boy. Harold had created an ethos that valued writing above all else, and he mentored his young staff writers with endless patience. Leaning back in his creaky wooden chair, he would say, "Philip, this article is 80% of the way there," which I soon understood to be a euphemism for "this article stinks and you might as well start over." I literally learned on the job, working on active verbs, then sentence syntax, then paragraphs and article structure, and ultimately books. Writing can be learned. I knew almost nothing when I started. I found that the process of mulling over life experiences and ordering them on paper fit my cautious, introverted personality. I could interview people and observe the world through the safety screen of a journalist. My time at Campus Life provided superb training, as I know no more daunting challenge than writing about matters of faith for spoiled American teenagers. I learned that the reader controls the transaction, not the writer. Fail to hold the reader's attention, and you're out of a job. Many Christian books are written by experts of some sort, a pastor, theologian, professor, or other specialist. I began my career as a journalist, by definition a generalist or non-expert, and ever since have clung to that identity. Only later did I find my own voice, the voice of an earnest pilgrim, wounded by the church, sifting through faith issues, and finding my way back. I feel blessed, truly, to have a profession that allows me to work out on paper what I struggle with internally, a calling that mirrors my own biography. After a decade at Campus Life, I felt enmeshed in the management details of publishing. I was spending my time studying circulation figures and reviewing marketing budgets instead of writing. I took the plunge, scary at the time, to go freelance, simultaneously moving from the suburbs to downtown Chicago as if to underscore that break. Many of the selections in this book stem from that period. City living opened up a new world, especially since my wife worked as a social worker among the urban needy. We lived right downtown near Wrigley Field, and Chicago proved a stimulating setting for a journalist. If I hit writer's block, I would take a walk, and within a few minutes would see someone have an epileptic fit, get tossed out of a bar, or scream at a passing motorist. In the meantime, Campus Life joined a stable of magazines published by Christianity Today, and I began contributing regularly to that magazine. Alternating issues with Chuck Colson, I took on a monthly column, of which this collection contains several samples.